Welcome back to Cure Depression with Ray, where I teach you how to permanently cure your depression without medication. In this video, we will be discussing the first steps, which are the guiding principles to follow. If you are new to this channel and haven't seen this method before, please check out the first video where I give an overview of the method, and then return back to this video, link in the description. To recap the overview of this method, you have to find out who you really are, to the level of you know that you know that you know, 100% know. So to do this, first, we have to adopt some guiding principles. Next, we need to understand and develop our mind to a sufficient level, because we'll be using the mind as the main tool. And finally, investigate potential answers of who you really are at an existential level. It's like using a knife to cut through the unknown and reveal the truth. Your mind is the knife, and the guiding principles are the steady hand that holds the knife. Even if you have the sharpest knife, if the hand holding the knife isn't steady and firm, then you end up cutting the wrong things or cutting it in the wrong way. That's why I've dedicated one entire video to the guiding principles, even though there are just 3 of them. The 3 guiding principles are: number 1, throw away all preconceptions and assumptions that you have. Number 2, be honest with yourself whether you know something or you don't know something. Number 3, whenever you come across something new, don't believe it and don't disbelieve it. Investigate it. We will discuss each principle in detail now. Number 1, throw away all preconceptions and assumptions. Throughout life, we have accumulated all sorts of assumptions and beliefs about things that we do not really know. A lot of this comes from friends, family, and social conditioning from society. Someone told you something, and you just assume that it is truth, but you actually don't know. Or you made up some of these assumptions yourself. However, the biggest problems with these assumptions and beliefs is that they all become useless when life hits you hard. For example, you can have all sorts of assumptions, beliefs, and philosophies about death, but when you're face to face with death for real, all your beliefs and philosophies will drop and desert you. Because your beliefs and philosophies are never 100%. There will always be a sliver of doubt, even if it's 0.0001% doubt. That doubt will grow and shatter all your beliefs when it really matters. Another problem with assumptions is that they distort and filter what you see. So let's do a simple exercise. See this t-shirt? You just have to answer 2 questions. How many holes are there? And which hole is the biggest? Easy, right? Pause this video to write down your answers and resume watching once you're ready. Welcome back. Ready to proceed? Did you go, oh, that's simple, 1, 2, 3, ... Or did you start thinking, this must be a trick question? Or perhaps you thought I'm just playing mind games with you, where I'm trying to make you think that it's a trick question, when really it's not a trick question, it's just a straightforward thing. So let's take a look at this. This, and these. Are these holes? Most definitely. And the biggest one should be this one, right? Are there other holes? Let's think about what a hole really is. It's basically a gap surrounded by material, right? So how about these? Aren't these holes too? Is that all? Try looking really closely. Aren't there tiny holes all throughout the cloth? So how many holes does this shirt have? It is a fixed number, but it's unrealistic to count all of them. And what about the biggest hole? Surely it's this one, right? So if you got different answers from mine, why did that happen? You saw things from a social filter about what a hole is. This is the power of social conditioning. It stops you from seeing the whole truth. So throw away all preconceptions and assumptions that you have so that you can see the full objective truth. Start your observation and thinking from scratch, just like a child. Moving on to the second guiding principle. Be honest with yourself whether you know something or you don't know something. There are things that you know and things that you don't know. Most people have no problems with things that they truly know. The problem lies with things that they do not know. Not knowing something is painful, especially when there's so much more that you don't know compared to what you really know. So to cover up this pain of ignorance, many people create assumptions and beliefs to fool themselves. It's a way of comforting themselves. So they create a third category to reduce the amount that falls within the don't know category. So this third category is called I think I know, and it's full of assumptions. The problem with this I think I know approach is that it stops most people from continuing to seek out the truth. It's much better to just stick with I know or I do not know, because that keeps alive the possibility of eventually knowing in the future, as long as you keep seeking. The third and final guiding principle is, when you come across something new, don't believe it and don't disbelieve it. Instead, investigate it. Basically, what's happening here is that something that you were not even aware that you didn't know has now come into your awareness. An unknown unknown has become a known unknown. The scale of your ignorance has increased, and correspondingly, the pain of ignorance has increased. Most people would react to this by either believing it or disbelieving it immediately, without investigating. And they'll come up with a convenient explanation for their belief or disbelief. Please don't do this. The problem with believing and disbelieving is that they are both two sides of the same coin: assumptions. When you believe something, you are assuming that it is true. When you disbelieve something, you are assuming that it is not true. Either way, this would corrupt and poison the pool of what you truly know. When some people come across something new that's bizarre, they will immediately disbelieve it and justify it by saying that this is not scientific. Just because something is not known by the scientific community at the moment doesn't mean that it is not true. And actually, science is continually updating and adding to the pool of knowledge that they have. The true scientific method is to keep investigating objectively. So what you should always do when you come across something new is to keep it perfectly balanced on the knife edge of I don't know. Don't let it fall to belief or disbelief. Keep investigating with that complete neutrality and balance, and the possibility of eventually knowing is very real. To summarize, number 1, throw away all preconceptions and assumptions that underpin what you think you know. Start fresh. Number 2, be honest with yourself whether you really know something or don't know something. Re-examine your existing knowledge base. Anything that you previously categorized as I know, but was actually based on assumptions, which you should have thrown away by now, should be recategorized as I don't know. Number 3, whenever you come across new information, don't immediately believe it or disbelieve it. Keep it as I do not know, and keep investigating until you truly 100% know. Only then should you categorize it as I know. By firmly adopting these 3 guiding principles, you should now have a steady hand to hold the knife of your mind. Your mind will be the main tool that we will be using for this method. In the next video, we will discuss your mind in detail and different ways to develop it and sharpen it. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.